Hey, what is going on, everybody? Aaron here from Break the Internet. Welcome back to another video today on the channel. Now today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at episode number 2 of how to use Snapchat for beginners. Now, like I said in the first one, if you have Snapchat, if you've had it for a while and already know how to use it, this isn't the video for you, so I highly recommend that you click the card that's up here on screen, and that'll bring you to some other Snapchat tip videos that you may haven't seen already. With Snapchat and how it's consistently evolving, we're going to be taking a look at multiple episodes of this specific series, but today, we're going to be taking a look at the chat screen within Snapchat. If you're already a pro at adding things to your story, this is going to be a feature that is going to let you to connect to more people on a one-to-one basis and up that engagement of your Snapchat. Alright guys, so just a quick reminder before we get too far into the video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I highly recommend that you do so to get notified when we upload a video, and also the little notification bell right next to that. Also, don't forget to punch that like button for today's video if you enjoyed the content and you want to see some more episodes of this series. So moving over to the phone section of today's video, we've talked a lot about how to add something to your story, how to use the main screen of Snapchat, but not too much of the chat screen when you swipe left over on Snapchat, what all of that's about. So let's move on over to the phone. So right here on the left side, I have my main account. On the right side, I have my second account, so I can show you exactly, guys, what we are talking about today. So right over here, guys, we have my main phone. Now, like I said before, you can switch on over to the right, which brings us to the stories, or we can swipe over to the left, which is going to bring us to our chats and our chat screen. So for example, I'm just going to go ahead and search up my second account, which is Break the Internet or Break the Net. I'm going to bring it up right here. So as you can see, when we have it on this, I can go ahead and send really any kind of text over, and I can just send a regular text and I can send it over to that person. So let's just say I'm going to go to my chat screen so you guys can see exactly what it would look like. If I swipe over, it's going to show me that that person is in my chat section. So like I said, I can go ahead and send just that regular text, but we have a couple other buttons down here. The first one is our picture icon. The second one is our phone icon. We have our regular picture taking icon, our video icon, as well as our Bitmoji / stickers / emoji icon down there. So what I can now do here is I can, of course, send a regular just text message just like that. I can click this button right down below, which is going to bring me to the pictures that are currently in my camera roll, which is a bunch of pictures of me and my brother at his graduation. I can click on this button right down over here on the right, which is going to include the emojis or the Bitmojis that are within my phone. So the first couple ones that are on there, if you have your Snapchat account connected with Bitmoji, it's going to show up a couple of the ones that are connected. So the person that I'm talking to, as well as my own. We'll talk about that in a later episode as far as connecting Bitmoji, all that good stuff. But I did save a couple of these other messages or these other icons just so we can talk a little bit more about those. So let's just say, for example, I want to send one. I can literally just click it. It'll send it over. And then to save something, I can hold down on it and it'll click or show saved right down there. And then if I click on it and hold down on it again, it'll say unsaved. So before we get into these, because these are a little bit confusing as far as the icons go, up at the top left, it's going to show us who we're talking to. So let's just say I'm talking to my other account, which is Break the Net. It'll show the Snapchat code, the name, the username, and then down here, I can edit the name, I can block that person, and I can remove them from my list. So you might be asking why I decided to leave those other two icons for last. They're just a little bit more confusing when it comes to using them. So for example, I can do a couple different things. I can click the button and it'll say ringing. But once that happens on the other side, there'll be a calling icon, which I can go ahead and click that. And I can do a couple things when that's coming in. So I can either ignore it, I can join it, or I can listen to it. So we're just going to, for the sake of the tutorial, we're going to join it. So right now you're going to hear kind of a little bit of interference because obviously we're doing a voice call. So I'm just going to end that so it doesn't add any interference. So essentially what it means is I'm going to actually be talking to that person. So it'd just be like if you're having a phone call with a person, but it changes a little bit when you click and hold on the phone button. As you can see, I am now recording a voice message on my left phone. And once I let go, it'll send over, and over here, it will come up when all I have to do is click on that. And you can't hear it because the volume's down, but it's just going to play a little voice note from that person. So moving over to the little video icon, it's going to do about the same thing by holding it and clicking on it. So if I click it, it is going to send an option to basically FaceTime with that person over Snapchat. So the same thing, I can either ignore, I can join, or I can watch. And I'm just going to go ahead and click join. And I'm gonna mute this just because it's gonna give me some interference. And then, whoops. And then right here, you can see it's just like a regular FaceTime. So it looks a little bit weird because I'm right here with the person, but I can see a little, just a little icon up here, which shows what I look like. And then down here is a little, just a version of what I look like. And then this is me. Like I said, it looks a little bit confusing because it's both me. So you might have to get around that. And if you have any questions, please let me know down below. I'm gonna go ahead and end that. And then if I go ahead and hold down on it, it is going to go ahead and send just a little video note, which I believe it only takes up to 10 seconds, and then I let go on it. And same thing with this one, it's gonna send it over. Once it's over here, when I click it, it is going to play, and that is when it will play with sound. So it's playing with sound now there, and we're all good. Just one more thing that I wanted to note that I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen already is this little person that's kind of hiding down here on each of the screens. What this means is that the other person that you're talking with is in the same chat window at the exact same time. So what's gonna happen if I swipe out of this one is you're gonna see over here, the little person is actually going to leave. And if I swipe back into that, is going to show the person to come back up. So if the other person, or if you don't have your account linked with Bitmoji, it is not going to show the little person. Rather, it'll show a little blue dot, which is then going to show you that the person is active in the chat at the exact same time. Like I said, guys, looking at both sides of the conversation at the exact same time might be a little bit confusing. So if you have any questions for me about the chat or any Snapchat questions and in general, please let me know down in the comment section below. And also, if you want to get in contact with me a little bit quicker, you can go over to Twitter, follow me at AaronFPS, and send a message or a tweet over that way. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Now, if this video helped you out in any way, shape, or form, there's going to be a lot of other videos that come out that are going to be exactly like this one to help you out with either Snapchat or all these new apps that are coming out every single day. My name is Aaron for Break the Internet, your #1 stop shop for social media tips, tricks, updates, and everything you need to know about the internet world. Of course, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.